presented by Scoggin Dickey Race Shop and Chevy Performance, will occur after round number 4 of the main event. Ike Peach and Chase Huffman, your next two. Ike in the AAA lane, 466 dial, 492. Number for the Accelerated Graphics sponsored dragster of Chase Huffman. One of our many contingency sponsors out here this weekend at the Lone Star Summer Shootout. And we got a good race on our hands here. Top end, win light, Chase Huffman, 29-31 at the starting line. Separated by a hair. And at the finish line, Chase a little better, not dead on with a 6. Ike 67-2 on a 66 dial. 9th out, margin of victory. Mike Eccles and Danny Martinez, the next pair. Eccles left side, 462 dial, 497, the number for Danny. Both of them pre-stage. Doesn't look like either one wants to go in. So Eccles and Martinez, neither one willing to go first. My beard is now touching the floor. Second stage battle here in round number 3. See how long this one's going to go. And he flickers the stage bulb. Now he's in. Mike's in. Off and running, pretty good race here. Win light, Danny Martinez. Double breakout. Danny under by 10th thou, Mike under by 12th thou. Mike had the advantage at the starting line. Danny the advantage on the racetrack. Brian Hughes and Cassie Pennington going to be the next pair. Brian right side, Cassie over on the left side. Final call for no box round 4. If you are not in the lanes, you are late. No box round 4. If you are not in the lanes already, you are tardy to the party. Cassie goes right in. Brian's in. And Cassie goes 21 red. Brian Hughes moving on. She just shuts the car off out there. Brian runs it out the back door, 463 at 148. That's going to do it. Round number 3 of eliminations. And our Sunday main event, sponsored by Advanced Product Design Carburetors. Next thing you're going to see on the racetrack going to be our Lucas Oil Products sponsored exclusive 32 bottom bulb category. That is the no box class. And coming up a little bit later on, going to be Scoggin Dickey Race Shop and Chevy Performance Last Chance. That will be held again after round number 4 of the main event. Attention to the pits, door slammers. I see some of you in the lanes. Need to see all of you. Door slammers, we need you in the staging lanes. Round 4 eliminations. Attention the pits, blue dragsters, we need you in the lanes. Blue dragsters, we need you in the staging lanes for round 4 eliminations. Blue dragsters to the lanes. And it's going to bring up round number 4 in your no box category. Lance Barella and Derek Patton going to lead us off. Patton right side, Lance over on the left side. Little S10 dialed 703. Patton's Camaro trying to go 746. Derek with a little backfire right off the starting line. Just going to coast to a stop out there. Lance is 170 on the tree. 725 shutting her down early, only 75 miles an hour. Brings up Drew Porcher in the pickup truck. Roy Morgan in the Monte Carlo. So Porcher out front. Troy's got some work to do. Not going to be able to get the job done here. 111 ball for Troy Morgan. More than just a little tardy. Drew Porcher, 42 at the tree, 35 and a 33. Good enough for the round win. And Blair Nelson. Ted Fox. Over to the left side, he's dialed 891. Blair trying to go 720. And Blair goes 003 red. Ted's moving on to the next round. He goes 892, 80 miles an hour. Blair runs it on out the back door, 720. Shutting down a little early, 89 miles an hour. Scooter Wilkins, your last car in this round. Going to be a solo pass coming. 623 dial. Scooter way too early on the trigger. 126 red. 618, 109 miles an hour. Basically just using that for a time trial. Going to roll back into our door slammer category. Jody Patterson left. Jared Wilson right. Jody Patterson out front. Jody Patterson takes the stripe and breaks out. It was 003 at the tree. Jared Wilson, no slouch, was 10. Just kind of let Jody take it down there. 503, 136, good enough for the round win. Steve Morris in the Nova. Tim Guthrie in the Vega. Tim dialed 626. Steve at 604. Double breakout here. Win light to Tim Guthrie. 6 thou under. Steve Morris was 8 thou under. And how about those lights? Guthrie 002, Morris 005. Very tough competition here today. Rustin Mays, Donnie Evilsizer, you next pair. Rustin, a little Chevy 2 over in the AAA lane. 650 to dial. 604 going to be the number for Donnie Evilsizer. Good looking red and black machine. They both go red. Evilsizer a little bit closer. 007 on the bad side. Mays 13 thou too early. And Donnie goes 606 on the 604. Lysa Winlight, Bryson Parks, and Devin Bellamini. Going to be the next two. Attention to the pits. Purple Dragsters need you in the lanes. Purple Dragsters, we need you in the lanes for round 4 elimination. Devin getting over 1 full tick of the clock head start and a good-looking Chevelle. Bryson Park, 73 Camaro, 553 dial in. We got a race on our hands here. It's going to come down to who can drive the top end better. It's going to be Bryson Parks dead on with an 8. Both of them. 13 on the tree. Devin, 18 thou too quick on the racetrack. 76-2 on a 78. Bryson dead on with an 8. Into the next round. Ray Martinez, Josh Caldwell, your next pair. Caldwell, 69 Camaro. 549 dial, AAA side of the racetrack. Got it. And Josh Caldwell just kind of rolled through the stage beams. Ray Martinez going to get the round win. 624.9. 115 miles an hour. Going to bring up Alan Sturgeon left side, Jack Hughes right side. Sturgeon dialed 506, Hughes at 641. Sturgeon closing in fast on the big end. He's going to light the win light. 5:09.4. 5:06 had the advantage at the starting line too. Hughes 44 and a 41, not quite enough. Brings up Aaron G. and Brian Hughes. Again, Purple Dragsters, round 4. If you are not in the lanes, we need you there immediately. Purple Dragsters, if you are not in the lanes, we need you there immediately. Pinto going to get the head start, 627 dial. 473. Number Aaron G. thinks that big block rear engine powered dragster going to go. And Brian Hughes goes 003 red. Aaron 001 green, 75.3 on a 73. Hughes was dead on 7, but 3 thou too quick at the starting line. Cameron Lyles left side. Mystery Man in the altered, 501 dial over there, 462. TNT Supercars chassis machine, Cameron Lyles. Red lights a pair, right lane a little closer to it, 009. On the bad side, Cameron was 13 thou too early. So the Roadster moves on, dead on with an 8. Cameron 64-1 on a 62. But his day was over as soon as he left the starting line. Final call for Purple Dragsters, round 4. Need you guys and gals back in the lanes. Attention the pits, Devin Bellamini. Congratulations, you have won the Long Haul Award here this weekend. So please come see us in Suite 101 to claim your prize. Devin Bellamini, again, you have won the Long Haul Award, so if you are still on the property, please come to Suite 101. Bart Nelson, Steve Harvey, your next pair. Bart left side, 480, getting 300ths of a second head start. Steve Harvey in the right lane. Miller Chassis Dragster, 477 the dial. Bart taking his time going in. Bart was 005 on the tree, and then looked like he gave it back at the top end. Steve Harvey, 477.5, dead on the dial. Was 022 on the tree. Bart was 005, but 82.2 on the 480, and by 8/10,000ths of a second, Steve Harvey is going on to the next round. Kurt Harvey and Johnny Carter, your next two. So Kurt Harvey dialed 487 in the Miller Chassis Dragster out of Greenville. And Johnny Carter on the throttle stop, dialed 607. And Harvey's 004 red, good thing for Johnny because he was 76 on the tree. 606.5 on a 607 dial. So Johnny moves on. Kurt's going home. And now Cortland Carter. Going right behind Johnny. 594 the dial. Taking on Nick Smith. Nick trying to go 464. Portland knocking the tree down big time, 003. And then goes 95.3 on the 94. Nick Smith, 65.4 on a 64. But was second off the line. Cortland Carter lights the wind light with a 16 thou package and moves on. J.R. McCabe and Ethan Marr backing up from the burnout. Ethan left side, 479 dial. Took down Nathan Martin last round. 17 years young. TNT chassis machine underneath him. JR out of New Caney. Over in the AAA lane trying to go 458. Win light here to Ethan Marr, dead on with an 8. JR had a couple thou in the bag at the starting line, but a little further off the dial. 61.8 on a 58, and Ethan is going on to the next round. Steve Adams and Johnny Izell going to be your next two. Adams dialed 486. Johnny trying to go 468. They're working a throttle at the top end. Johnny Azell getting the win light there. Had a slight advantage at the starting line and better on the racetrack. 69.6 on the 68. And he goes on to the next round. Renee Ryan for right side. No name driver in the left side. Left lane trying to go 483. Renee at 480. Renee's got her work cut out for her here. Left side was 007, 85.6 in the 83. Renee was 83 on an 80, but was 52 at the tree. So Amber Smith and Kevin Wilson the next two. Wilson left lane, 482 the dial, 469 for Amber. Made the trip over from level end. The $500 bounty for the perfect run, courtesy of Performax Trailers, still out there. Win line here, Kevin Wilson, 84 and the 82. He was better on the starting line. Had about 200ths of a second in the bag. Carried that onto a round win. Peeps Pennington and Rusty Baxter. Racecraft Dragster out of Beckville, left side for Rusty, 454 dial, 459 for Peeps. Win line here in a double breakout, going to go to Rusty. 4th thou under, 53.6 on a 54. Peeps a little further under, 9th thou off of the 459 dial. So Peeps goes home, Rusty goes on to the next round. Greg Roberts, Mike Pennington. Next pair. Pennington right side, 473 dial. Greg Roberts engaged in an epic staging duel in the last round. Roberts dial 494. And Roberts 001 red. Pennington moving on 72 thou under the 73 dial, 72 with an 8. It's 12 on the tree. Greg Roberts dead on 5, 1 thou, too early. At the starting line, Danny Martinez and Chase Huffman. So Huffman, Waxahachie, Texas native. Accelerated graphics on board. 492 dial. Danny Martinez trying to go 496. How about Danny Martinez? Trip, zip, perfect on the tree. Dead on with a 3 thou package. Great lap for Martinez. Huffman, no slouch, was 19 on the tree and 1 thou too quick on the racetrack. But Danny Martinez, great lap right there. 3 thou away from collecting. $500 bonus courtesy of Performax Trailers. Strange $300 bounty program. You're the first to defeat the previous day's winner. You get a $300 bonus courtesy of Strange Engineering. Attention to the pits. Last chance eligible drivers. Apparently I can't speak English that well today. Last chance eligible drivers. First round, we need you in the lanes. Last chance eligible drivers. First round, we need you in the lanes, please. Johnny Easel, Brian Hughes into the water box. Johnny dialed 490, Brian at 464. Here Johnny whop, whop, whop on the throttle down there. He's going to take the win. Had a hunt in the bag at the starting line, was 009 on the tree. Brian was 19. Johnny did even on the racetrack, actually. Both of them 19 thou over. 100th of a second at the starting line, margin of victory for Johnny Easel. Stephen Bryant, solo pass here. He runs it on out the back door, 466 at 148. Attention the pits, last chance racers. Last chance racers, we need you in the lanes. Last chance racers, to the lanes, please. Attention the pits, racers, heads up. You are only eligible for the last chance race if you lost in the first round, bought back in, and then lost again. There is a list posted on Suite 101. If your name is not on that list, you are not eligible for the last chance race. One more time. Last chance race is only open to first round losers that bought back in and then lost again in the buyback round. There is a list posted at Suite 101. If your name is not on that list, you are not eligible for the last chance race. Attention to the pits. Round 5 of no box. We need you in the lanes. Round 5 of no box. We need you in the lanes, please. Lucas Oil exclusive 32 no box. To the lanes, please. Your first pair up in our last chance race. Michael Martinez left side. Randy Tanksley right side. Randy trying to go 460. Michael trying to go 484. Michael Will and Jody Cernock's new ride this weekend. $1,000 up for grabs here, courtesy of Scoggin Dickey Parts Center Race Shop and Chevy Performance. Green light's a pair. Tanksley giving chase. Top end, win light. Randy Tanksley, 61.3 on the 60 dial. Martinez, 86.3 on the 84, a little further off pace. So Tanksley moves on to the next round. Nolan Stokely and Bob Gilmore. Couple of door cars. Gilmore dialed 575. Nolan Stokely, 735. Gilmore playing a little catch-up, top end of the racetrack. See Nolan drifting towards the center line. Win light here to Bob Gilmore. Dead on with a 2. Had a big-time starting line advantage, about 0.05 of a second in the bag. That was all he needed. Took a little too much stripe down there as he was way out in front of Nolan Stokely. Going to bring up Tony Controne and Zach Martinez. Martinez in the Firebird, Controne in the Camaro Roadster. And Controne 008 red. Martinez runs it on out the back door, 730 at 106. John Martin, Leonard Greathouse in next 2. Greathouse in the dragster. Going to spot 4 seconds to the Trailblazer, John Martin. Attention to the pits, door slammers, round 5. We need you in the lanes. Door slammers, round 5. We need you in the lanes, please. It's John Martin going to get the round win. He's dead on with a 2. Leonard Greathouse dumped it at the top end, 501 on the 495. Couldn't quite get there. And John Martin moves on. Dylan Bontrager, Kerry G, the next pair. Kerry in the dragster, 480 the dial. Dylan trying to go 608 in the Malibu. Again, we need our door slammers. Round 5 to the lanes. Dragsters, keep your ears on. Kerry closing in on Dylan fast at the top end. She's going to get the round win here. Dylan took the stripe, broke out by 4th thou. Kerry, 81-3 on the 80 dial. She moves on to round number 2 of our last chance race. Coach Tim Ray coming up next in the Camaro. No name for the dragster on the left side. Coach getting a pretty big head start, 647 to 476. Coach out front. Let's see if the dragster can catch him top end. Not going to happen. Coach, 48-3 on the 47 dial. Had about 200ths of a second in the bag at the starting line. He was 12 at the green light. Dragster broke out trying to get there. Couldn't get the job done. 74-5 on a 76. Brings up Sam Ray right side. Driving Jody Cernock's old car. 493 the dial. Gina Munt over in the left lane trying to go for 70. So Sam Ray going to break out, trying to keep the nose of that car out front by 7th thou. Gina Munt, 005 light, 72-4. Let Sam take the stripe, and take it she did. Got there too quick. Derek Patton and Brandy Ray. Derek and the Maverick on the throttle stop, 699 dial, 501 the number for Brandy Ray. Brandy pretty good on the tree, top end, win light here. Brandy Ray, she was 006 at the tree. 502.5 and a 501. Derek Patton, a little further off the pace of the starting line and the finish line. So he's going home. Brandy's moving on to the next round. Billy Doucette, Corey Marr. Corey in the 69 Camaro left side. Billy in the 68 Camaro over in the right lane. Billy's car's been fun to watch all weekend, hiking the front end way up in the air. Corey getting a small head start. 574 to 567. Winlight Corey Marr dead on with a 0. Billy Doucette was 001 at the tree, and he gave that back at the finish line. Looked like he was whopping the throttle down there at the big end, 71 on a 67. And by 3 thou, Corey Marr gets there first dead on the dial and takes the round win. Brittany Blakely and Ricky McNeil going to be the next pair of dragsters up. 541 for Brittany, 516 the dial for Ricky. Attention the pits. Final call for door slammers. If you are not in the staging lanes, you are very tardy. You need to get there immediately. Door slammers. We need you in the lanes if you are not already there. And dragsters, both blue and purple. Dragsters, blue and purple, to the lanes. Around 5 eliminations. So Ricky 004 red. Brittany's going to the next round. 539.9. 11 thou under the dial. 127 the speed. Kyle Gibson left side out of New York City. .487 dial, Brandon Bass for Brando's Custom Paint. Putting up the award for Best Appearing Dragster this weekend. .485 the dial for Brandon. We're in first round of our Scoggin Dickey Race Shop and Chevy Performance Last Chance race here. $1,000 up for grabs to the winner. So Kyle Gibson goes 006 red, gets out of the groove, shuts her down. And Brandon Bass, 88.3 on the 85. He's moving on to the next round. Your next two going to be Shannon Walker left side. Right side, no name on file. Slowly backing up through the beams. Thomas Marlowe. Win light here to Shannon Walker. Thomas Marlowe too quick. 79.6 on the 80 dial. Shannon 98.0 on a 96 for the round win. He's going to do it for first round and second chance. Round number 5 in no box, sitting at the ready stripe. We should have our door slammers back in the staging lanes ready to go. And our dragsters, if you are not in the lanes, both blue and purple. Dragsters, both blue and purple. We need you in the lanes. Lance Barella, Drew Porcher leading us off. Couple of S10 pickup trucks. Lance getting a head start, 7:04 to 6:34. So Lance out front. Drew charging hard top end. Which one of them can work the stripe better? Win light. Lance Burrell a dead 7. Drew Porcher broke out trying to get there by 7 thou. Took the stripe by 3 thou. So not really much that Drew could do right there. Watch Lance run his way into the next round. Ted Fox and Scooter Wilkins. Couple of Firebirds. First gen and the last gen. Coming at you. Scooter in the first gen over in the right lane. He's dialed 621. Ted trying to go 893 on the Pennzoil side. So Ted might be in trouble here. Top end, Winlight Scooter Wilkins had a 1/10 of a second in the bag at the starting line. Ted took him a little cat nap up there. 123 to 020. Scooter goes 625 on a 21 dial. Moves on to the next round. So sitting at the ready stripe. Round number 5. Wait. Round number 5 of the Sunday main event, sponsored by ADP Carburetors. The Performax Trailers bonus for the first perfect run still out there. $500 on the table. If anybody can go dead on with a 0 and trip zip perfect. Bryson Parks in the Camaro. 554 the dial, taking on that little roadster. Bryson going to get a full yellow bulb head start. Got a pretty good race on our hands here. They were dead even at the starting line. Bryson Parks dead on with a 0, and how about that? The little roadster dead on with a 0 as well. 15 thou package is going home. 12 10,000s, your margin of victory for Bryson Parks.
What's your best losing package?
So Jared Wilson in the roadster coming up against Ray Martinez in the Vega. Rate out 625, Jared at 504. We are into the money rounds here in our main event. Ray Martinez is going to be moving on in a double breakout. 14 thou under, Jared 19 thou under. So Ray moves on, and Jared's going home, but the good news is, because we're in the money rounds, Jared's going to have at least 100 smackers coming back at him. Donnie Evilsizer, Steve Harvey. Next pair up, Harvey and the Dragster, 479 dial in, 606. For Donnie, attention to pits, last chance racers, round 2 eliminations, we need you in the lanes. Last chance, round 2 eliminations, we need you in the lanes. And Steve Harvey goes 10 red. Donnie Evilsizer, 004. Dead on with a 1. 5 thou package for Donnie Evilsizer. Great run right there. Brings up Alan Sturgeon and Mike Pennington. Sturgeon getting sideways on the burnout. Allen dialed 508, Pennington at 472 in the dragster. Ooh, Alan Sturgeon, 002 light, and oh goodness, Alan Sturgeon gets down there, keeps his foot to the wood, takes a strap by 0.05 of a second, and goes under by 9 thou. He is not going to be a happy camper when he sees that time slip, because he had Mike Pennington dead to rights. 002 to 20 on the tree. Pennington goes 74 with a 2 and a 72. Off the throttle well before the finish line. And Pennington is moving on. Is Alan Sturgeon too quick on the racetrack? Tim Guthrie coming up on the left-hand side, 6:26 to dial. Attention to the pitch, round 5 in the main event. If you are not in the lanes, you are tardy, and we are fixing to complete the round without you. Round 5 eliminations in the APD carb main event. If you are not in the lanes, you are very, very tardy, and you need to get there immediately because we are fixing to run without you. Win light, right lane, dead on with a 1. That is a 13 thou package and a losing effort for Tim Guthrie. And he now is in the lead for the $150 Hard Luck Award for Best Losing Package put up by Performax Trailers. Rusty Baxter left, Johnny Easel right. Rusty's got his work cut out for him here. Double breakout. Johnny Easel was trip zip perfect at the tree. 5 thou under, 69 with a 5 on a 70. And Rusty 7 thou too quick, 53-3 on a 54. Johnny moves on. Rusty goes home. Aaron G. and Stephen Bryant, your next pair. And final call for main event, round 5. If you are not in the staging lanes and have not run your round 5 matchup yet, fixing to complete the round without you. Last chance, round 2. Again, we need you in the lanes as well. Last chance, round 2 to the lanes. No box, keep your ears on. No box, keep your ears on. Stephen Bryant whopped it a couple times at the top end, good enough to get the round win. Aaron G takes a stripe, breaks out by 5 thou. Stephen was dead on with a 2. So Stephen Bryant goes into the next round. Cortland Carter and Kevin Wilson. Kevin, $485 left side, going to spot Cortland just about a second. The throttle stop equip machine. And Kevin Wilson, 12 red. Cortland Carter lights the win light, moves on, 595. 137 the speed. And Cortland through into the round of 16. Ethan Marr, Johnny Carter, you're the next pair. Ethan only 17 years young. In the left lane. 480 dial in. Johnny Carter. He's dialed 606. The throttle stop machine. AAA lane. And Ethan goes 009 red. Johnny Carter going to be moving on. 608 on the 606 dial. 134 the speed. Attention the pits, no box, round 6. We need you in the lanes. No box, round 6 to the staging lanes, please. It's going to be your final pair this round of the APD Carburetors main event. Danny Martinez and Johnny Easel trying to fight their way into the round of 16. Johnny over in the right lane, 491 dial. Danny on the left side, 497 the dial in. Both of them taking their time going in. Neither one of them wants to stage first. Johnny's in. Danny's in. Danny's got a tough road ahead of him. Top end, not going to happen. Johnny Easel in a double breakout. 2 thou under. Danny was 17 thou under. Johnny had 0.02 of a second in the bag at the starting line. That was all he needed. as he will move on to the round of 16. It's going to do it for round 5 of the ADP Carburetor-sponsored main event. Round number 2 in our second chance, or last chance race. Heading into the water box with Bob Gilmore and Brandy Ray to lead us off. Bob Gilmore in the Camaro 573 dial in. Brandy Ray running for Taco Shop over there in the dragster, trying to go 502. In a double breakout, Bob Gilmore going to get the round win, 71.5 and a 73. Brandy Ray, 99 with a 9 on the 502. So Gilmore moving on to the next round. Coach Tim Ray in the Camaro, 647 dial in, taking on Shannon Walker, who's going to spot him just about a second and a half. 498 the dial in for Shannon in the dragster. Again, attention to the pits. No box round 6. We need you in the lanes. No box round 6. For our Lucas Oil exclusive 32 bottom bulb category, we need you in the lanes. Shannon goes red. Coach is moving on to the next round. He runs it out the back door, 645 at 104. So Coach is moving on. Talking to Coach last night, he was ecstatic just that he got to race today. Turned on 2 win lights so far. Hoping to turn on a few more. Randy Tanksley, Brittany Blakely going to be the next pair. Brittany dialed 541, Randy at 460. trying to play catch up a little bit. Top end win light Randy Tanksley, another double breakout. Brittany was 008 on the tree. Broke out by 12 thou. Randy only 3 thou under, so he lights the win light. And we'll move on. John Martin in the Trailblazer. Taking on Brandon Bass for Brando's Custom Paint. Brandon was 009 at the tree, and he is going to get around the Trailblazer. 88-3. On the 87 dial was 009 at the tree. Martin falls a little off pace, only goes 909 on the 898. So Brandon going around number 3. The Scoggin-Dickey Performance, or Scoggin-Dickey Race Shop Chevy Performance Last Chance Race. Zach Martinez, Kerry G, your next 2. Zach in the Trans Am, Kerry in the Dragster. 2.5 seconds. Kerry's going to have to watch Zach get out there. Zach on the throttle stop, probably be about 250 feet out before Kerry turns that Dragster loose. And here she comes, charging hard, drifting towards the center line. Zach 31 with a 2 for the round win. Gina Munt in the Dragster taking on Corey Marr at 69 Camaro. We're going to get over a second head start. Attention the pits. All cars, that means door cars, purple and blue dragsters. We need you back in the lanes for the ADP Carburetors main event, round number 6. All cars, door cars, blue dragsters and purple dragsters, back in the lanes for round number 6 of the ADP Carburetors main event. Gina trying to chase down Corey top into the racetrack. She's going to get the job done. Corey gets there first, but too quick by 11 thou. Gina dead on with a 4, and she'll go to the next round. Next elimination round in our no box category at the ready stripe. They will be coming up next. Lance Burrell, the S10 pickup truck. He's dialed 704. This is round number 6 of our no box category. Scooter Wilkins in the Firebird. 623 dial. This is in the final no box. And this is your final round in the Lucas Oil Products exclusive 32 no box category. And Lance Barella is going to take home the title as Scooter Wilkins turns it red. 006, a little bit too quick. Lance Barella, your champion here today in Lucas Oil Products bottom bulb. Attention the pits one more time. We need our main event. Door slammers, blue and purple dragsters back in the lanes. Again, door slammers and blue and purple dragsters back in the lanes for round number 6 of the ADP Carburetors main event. $500 bonus for the first perfect run still out there, put on by Performax Trailers. Lance Barella. He'll be coming back next round. He does happen to take home the money. In the main event, Capco Contractors throwing in an extra $1,500. Attention to pits, one car. For round 6, the ADP Carburetors main event, we are missing you, one car. We need you in the lanes immediately for round 6. Attention the pits, last chance, round 3. We need you in the lanes, last chance, round 3. We need you in the staging lanes, please. move into the round of 16. The EDP Carburetors main event. Mike Pennington, Ray Martinez going to lead us off. And there's Mike. He's dialed 471. Martinez trying to go 623. We're on the other side of the racetrack. 3 full yellow bulbs. It'll be the head start that Ray gets. And Ray goes 007 red. Mike Pennington, 72-7 and a 71. And he will move on to the quarterfinal round. I'll bring up Bryson Parks left side. And Robbie Mays. And Robbie Mays, the winner of the Scoggin Dickey Performance Parts engine raffle yesterday. He's dialed 481. Bryson trying to go 554. Robbie for KMP Plumbing also sponsored our dual shootout. Runoff round, anyway. And Robbie's got some work to do here. Top end win light, Bryson Parks. Bryson with a 003 light, dead on with a 6, a 9 thou package. Not really a whole lot Robbie could have done right there. He was 12 on the tree, but under by 8, so he's going home. And Bryson Parks moves on. Donnie Evilsizer, Johnny Easel coming up next. Donnie in the Nova, Johnny in the Dragster. 486 the dial for Johnny, or 606 the dial for Johnny. Donnie, good grief. I am just fumbling my words left, right, up, down, and sideways right now. One light comes on for Johnny Easel, 87-2 and an 86. He was 24 on the tree. Donnie Evilsizer was 11 on the tree. Under by 21 thou. So, Johnny, in his first car, moves on to the next round. Cortland Carter and Stephen Bryant, the next pair. Bryant out of Denver City over on the Pennzoil side of the racetrack. 465 dial in, 596. With a throttle stop equipped entry out of Hobbs, New Mexico for Cortland Carter, AAA lane. This is all going to come down to who can drive the stripe better. In this case, Stephen Bryant going to get the job done. Cortland got there first, broke out by 2 thousandths of a second. Stephen was dead on with a 6. Both of them dead even at the starting line. 22 on the tree. Stephen Bryant lights the win light and moves on. Attention to the pits. Last chance. We are missing one of you. Last chance, cars. We are missing one of you. For your next pair, continuing on with this round of our main event, Johnny Carter and Johnny Izell. Carter on the left side, 607 dial, throttle stop equipped machine. And Johnny Izell trying to run 470. And Johnny Carter way too quick on the starting line. 598 red. And Johnny Izell also too quick, 003 red. But Johnny Carter far worse, and Johnny Izell is moving on to the next round. Next round of your second chance, or last chance rather, coming up here. Bob Gilmore, left side. Tim Ray, right side. Coach dialed 645. Bob all the way down from Ark City, Kansas. The IROC style Camaro. Pennzoil side of the racetrack. Now 572. Gilmore right at his door, top end, win light to Bob Gilmore. Coach, 54 on the tree, 42.8 on a 45 dial. Gilmore, 73.6 on a 72 dial. He's going to go to semifinal round, our last chance race. Brings up Randy Tanksley and Gina Munt. Gina in the left lane, she's dialed 470. 10th of a second head start. Randy Tanksley trying to go 460. And Randy's got some work to do at the top end. Oh boy, Gina took the stripe big. 600s, broke out by 8 foul. Randy, 67 on the tree. Not too often this deep in eliminations you can go 67 on the tree and get a round win. But Randy just did, 61 on a 60. And he's moving on. Brandon Bass right side. Zach Martinez on the left. And Zach goes 009 red. Brandon's moving on to the next round, 87 with a 1. 140 miles an hour. It's going to do it for this round of our last chance race. Go ahead and call him back up. Attention to the pits. ADP Carburetors main event. As soon as you guys and gals are ready, bring them back up. ADP Carburetors main event. As soon as you guys and gals get them ready, bring them back up into the lanes for your next round eliminations. Attention to the pits. Bob Gilmore, we need you in the lanes. Bob Gilmore, we need you in the staging lanes, please. Round number 7, the ADP carburetor main event. Lance Burrell on the pickup truck, your winner in the Lucas Oil exclusive 32 bottom bulb category. He's over on the left side, 704 dial in. He's taking on Mike Pennington. Mike, the dragster, dialed 472. Your quarterfinal round. The Hughes Performance Elite 8 bonus. Hughes Converters added $1,000 to the round of 8 to be split evenly among all entries eliminated. Mike Pennington closing fast on the pickup truck, top end, and Mike is going to get the job done. He was 005 on the tree, dead on with a 9, 14th out package. Lance, 67 bulb, goes under by a few hun, and he's going home. Brings up Johnny Easel and Stephen Bryant. Attention the pits, last chance, we need you back in the lanes. Last chance, back in the lanes, please. Johnny out front. Hear him working the throttle down there, and Johnny Easel's going another round. 005 on the tree, 91.5 on the 490 dial. Stephen Bryant down a lot of speed down there at the top end. He only goes 475 on the 65 dial. So he's going home, and Johnny Easel's going on with his first car. So Johnny Easel going to make his way back up into the staging lanes as he's still in with his second car as well. Quarterfinal round. Hughes Performance Elite 8 bonus. Again, $1,000 split evenly among all entries that are eliminated in this round. Attention to the pits. If you are still in competition, we need you in the lanes. All competitors still in competition in both classes. We need you in the lanes. So your final pair of this round of the main event for ADP carburetors. You got Bryson Parks and Johnny Ezell. Johnny in the dragster, 465 the dial. Bryson dialed 554 in the door car. Johnny's already advanced in the other car. Trying to go 2 for 2 in this round. And have 2 cars in the semifinals. And they both go red. Johnny Ezell closer to green, so he is advancing in both of his cars into the semifinal round. Bryson was 004 red. Johnny was 001. He goes 467, 148 miles an hour. Bryson Parks going home. Johnny Ezell moving on. This is going to be your semifinal round here in our last chance race. Brandon Bass, Randy Tankersley backing up from the burnout. It'll take just a second. Got to get Bryson Parks off the top end of the racetrack. Brandon Bass, Randy Tanksley. That was your first semifinal. Tanksley dialed 461, Bass at 487. Winner's going to get Bob Gilmore in the final round. Win line here, Brandon Bass, 88 with a 7. On the 87 dial was 001 at the tree. Randy Tanksley, 62-3 on a 61, was 10 at the tree, 5 thou. Margin of victory. And Brandon Bass and Bob Gilmore are going to run for the money in the Scoggin Dickey Performance Center Race Shop. Chevy Performance Last Chance Race. Gilmore dialed 573 in the Camaro. Bob's 006 on the tree, 74 with a 7 on the 73. And he will move on to the final round. attention to the pits. Final round and last chance, and semifinalists in the APD Carburetors main event. We need you in the lanes. Final round in the Scoggin Dickey Race Shop. Chevy Performance last chance. We need you. And the semifinalists in ADP or APD Carburetors main event. We need you as well. So Mike Pennington, solo pass into the final round, where he will face Johnny Ezell, who's technically racing himself. Bennington 001 red, but nobody near the lane. Doesn't really matter. He goes 480, 137 miles an hour. Johnny Azell back in the lane's going to take his bike because unless he's going to ride the dragsters down the racetrack like a pair of skis, I don't really think he can race himself. Brandon Bass and Bob Gilmore in your final round. The last chance race, presented by Dickey Race Shop. Chevy Performance. Gilmore left side the door car, 573 the dial. 73 years old from Ark City, Kansas. Taking on Brandon Bass for Brando's Custom Paint. Universal City, Texas native, dialed 488. Winner, Bob Gilmore, 75-1 on a 73 dial. Brandon Bass, a little further off, 90 with an 8. On the 88 dial, 3/10,000ths of a second. Margin of victory for Bob Gilmore. Congratulations to him on taking home the money and the title. And the last chance race here this weekend at the Lone Star Summer Shootout. Great racing action all weekend here. Some of the toughest bracket racers in the entire country made the trip down to Texas Motorplex. They did not disappoint. Attention the pits, Mike Pennington. As soon as you can get her ready, go ahead and bring her back up. We got one more pair of cars to run here this weekend. It's going to be the final round of our APD carburetors. $7,500 main event. Lone Star Summer Shootout presented by Dickey Parts Center Race Shop and Chevy Performance. right, so this is going to be your final round in the main event. Johnny Ezell left side, Mike Pennington over on the right. So Ezell, he's on the left side, 472 the dial. Pennington on the right side, 473. This is the final race of the weekend. Final round. APD Carburetors main event. Mike Pennington right, Johnny Ezell left. Who's going to drive the stripe? Win light, Johnny Ezell. Pretty much dead even at the starting line. 2-thou advantage to Ezell. He goes dead on with a 4. Pennington gave it back at the stripe, it looked like. 74.5 on a 73. May not have gave it back, but he definitely scrubbed some speed off down there at the big end. And Johnny Ezell is your champion here today in the APD Carburetors main event. We thank everyone for coming out and joining us here at the 4th Annual Lone Star Summer Shootout presented by Skygan Dickey Parts Center Race Shop, Chevy Performance. And greatly appreciate everyone sticking with us through all the weather we had to deal with yesterday. And weekend did not disappoint. Had some absolutely fantastic racing actions. Want to thank all of our sponsors for coming along with us and allowing us to put this race on, and can't wait to do it again next year. Attention the pitch, Chase Huffman, you are needed in Suite 101. Chase Huffman, you are needed in Suite 101.